when I do book talks, mine stays covered. Hi everyone, I'm Jacob, I'm the CowHatLibrarian, and this is Thao Lam's newest Everybelly. As the story starts, the main character describes that this is their mom, and they used to live here, in their mom's belly, until they grew too big. But now they live below their neighbor, who gets cranky when the main character tap dances and keeps time with his broom. And the main character knows a bunch of other people in the neighborhood. Their aunt, a whole bunch of people they know who talk loudly or are artists or do other things. And our main character just sort of looks at all of them while describing them. And belly flops into a pool while talking about hippos, and then starts talking about bellies and the different sizes they are and the different shapes they are and what they're good or not good at, and that when the main character's belly is full, it's nice and round, but an empty belly goes flat. Mama works hard to keep our bellies full. And the story continues on from there, with the main character wondering why some people try to keep theirs flat, and thinking about how if their tummy was empty, they would fill it up again with all sorts of good food, and just seeing all the types of bellies out there, but noting that Mama's belly is the best. So I like Thao Lam. I've liked Lam's works ever since Skunk on a String, which I recommended at a library conference years ago as one of the best books of the year. Lam is just plain talented. The text is fine. Lam writes really, really well from the main character's perspective and sort of bouncing between people and who they are and what they do and their bellies, and it's well balanced, it works well. And ultimately, it's a really diverse book. It's a body positive book, and it shows that people come in all different shapes and sizes and colors. And it expresses all of this in a really, really positive way. And it's kind of nice. It's a very, very positive, optimistic look at people and their bodies and how we all have bellies. And that's all to the good. I like Lam's art style. The collage style is very, very effective and fun and creative and colorful, and it's a pleasure to look at. And I don't have a lot to say about it other than that if you're looking for something that's sort of body positive, if you're looking for something that has really, really good visual diversity of characters, like I said, sizes, shapes, colors, genders, Everybelly is a really good book for all that. Now, with that said, it's not perfect, and I have to talk about the deal breakers. So, there are 2 deal breakers, and they come across the same 2-page spread. So first off, while I love Lam's collage art style, this page, the composition is a little off to me, because it looks like the main character is walking, but because of how the pose is, it also looks like they're holding hands with this person standing there. If you take a close look, it's clear they aren't, but at first glance, it looks like the main character is holding the hands of this person back here who isn't their mom and isn't one of the people the main character identified as a neighbor or family member or anything, and so it's just a little disjointed. Wait a minute, why are they holding hands? What's going on? Until you look closely and realize, oh, they aren't. So I think it would have helped if when composing this, the main character had been shifted a tiny bit, just to keep that from happening. The other thing I had an issue with this page is that the main character is talking about how they would fill room in their belly. And it's funny, because it's a long list of this character's favorite foods. ice cream topped with jelly beans, donuts dipped in sprinkles, gimbap, mochi, mangosteen, onigiri, and so on. And it's funny, and it's effective at just, maybe this character's hungry. Maybe they really need to go have lunch. But again, the composition is messed up here, and I don't know if this was Lam or one of the people who put the book together, but the text runs right into the gutter. I can't tell what's supposed to be here before Gao. I have no idea. And so as someone who reads books for story time, who tries to read this stuff aloud, I would be stumbling trying to figure out what it is. Is it Har-Gao? Is it Char-Gao and the C got chopped off? I have no idea. I get the impetus to run stuff together, to run it off the edge of the page to make the point better. For people actually trying to read the book to others, that was not a great choice. It makes this much harder to do as a storytime book, and ultimately less effective in what it was trying to do. If they had just expanded the text margin a tiny bit, take out one of the smallest things listed, it would have been more effective. Because the other thing is, it's cut off at the end here. Goikon, faux, light. I assume it's lychee something or other, but I don't know. Because on the next page, it starts with a new word, pork belly. So I get what the author was trying to do, but somewhere along the way, that page was not composed well, and I really feel like it detracts from the book. Still, this is good. I would recommend pairing it with something that, maybe if not like body positivity and diversity of body shape and size, but maybe diversity of thinking. Maybe something like Wake Me in 20 Coconuts would be a good choice to pair with this book as a 1-2, hey, not everyone's the same, there are diverse bodies, diverse way of thinkings. I think that might be really effective. So yeah, I recommend it. Go borrow it from your public library. While I'm on that topic, if you use and appreciate the services offered by your public library, why not take just 1 minute and tell the powers that be exactly that? Tell your mayor, tell your council member, tell your MP or MLA that you use and appreciate the services offered by your public library. We're at a time where some public libraries are having trouble finding sustainable funding to continue improving the materials, programs, and services they offer, and a few good words in the right ears might make a world of difference. If by some chance you're a library staff member, don't forget, watching my videos counts as professional development time. With that, thanks for listening to me talk, Everybelly. By all means, please like, please subscribe, and please check back to see what else I have to talk about from the CowHat Library. Thank you. Bye now.